This swarthy, bearded man before you will soon be your fourth favorite streamer. This
Hello, friends. Welcome in. Apologies. We're getting follow-botted again. But I think we'll be fine this time. I think we can continue. Hopefully, I don't think you guys are losing any... Like, I don't think it's dropping this time. I think I fixed that. But... yeah, so... that's happening again. Very cool. Very, very cool. But I don't hear anything. I don't think you guys will hear anything. So we can just move on. So, let me double check that everything else is working, and then we will begin. I hope you guys are having a great week. How has your week's been? Let's see. Okay. A long sigh. Alright. So... that's connected. And... I think we're good. So let's go ahead and move on over. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're having a time. Let's see. Hold on. Emmers, you were here first. How are you, Emmers? How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Sassy, welcome in. Hope you're all having a good one. By the way, if you'll have to tell me if any of you like subscribe or do anything in the meantime, because the activity feed is nonsense. Like it's still going. Though I think it pops up in chat, so I should be. Hopefully, I'll be fine. Sassy, hope you're doing good. Runner, welcome in. How's it going? Joss, hello. Oh, Pons! Jet storms don't last forever, but strength does? Where does that come from? But thank you. Also, I'm glad I added Seribot. You will see now in chat. I think, so I was curious, because Seribot, I know, if like a, you know, one of the bots that come in that's like, buy whatever, it will like immediately bop those people. And I thought it did stuff with like follower bots too, and it looks like it does because it actually says I have a job to do, don't worry, I'm on it. So I assume that means it's also getting rid of the followers. Well, I'll check after stream. Alex, welcome in. How are you? I saw you shouted me out yesterday. Thank you very much for doing that. How are you enjoying Rise of the Golden Idol? We will play that whenever we finish Chicken Police. So I hope that's been fun. I hope it's good because I'm looking forward to it. Too Much to Bear, welcome in. How are you? What's happening? Yeah, we're being for those who don't know, we're being follow botted. Second time this week. Yesterday we had to stop our stream because I was unprepared, and I think I explained it all in the Discord if you want to read why I think my OBS died and all of that. And I mean, so far, though it has said encoding overloaded, I think it's my computer's still processing like the little activity feed window of like 1,000 things going through, but it's not like I was using the activity feed for those who stream and have OBS. You can have like different docs and stuff, and I had loaded in like my official Twitch activity feed doc into OBS. And so I think that's why it was struggling yesterday. It hasn't struggled, or I mean, like, it's not. Yesterday, you guys, like, it pretty much just dropped connection, pretty much. You guys can see, like, anything. Stream seems steady for now, yeah. Why did they do this? I don't know. It's a long story. We are, so cool. They just want to join us. They be jelly? I don't know. Maybe. I think they just don't like me. Sassy, is there a way to stop the emote fireworks? So also, I'd like to point out, because I remember you mentioned that yesterday.
Lights the fuse.
Ooh.
The hype train roars to life. Choo choo. All aboard.
Choo choo. You can now do exclamation point choo choo for a limited time, and right? You should be able to. Does that work? Or do I have to push a button to make that work? Choo choo?
Choo choo. All aboard.
Okay. Because I remember you mentioned this yesterday. The emote, fireworks, all that stuff, that's on y'all's end. It's not in OBS. I just have one browser source that is actually hidden. I don't use it for anything else, but it allows all that stuff to happen. So like when someone follows, if someone subscribes, or like a hype train or whatever, it shows it's in browser. It's an in-browser effect for you. So it's actually not like something here. I don't know if there's a way to turn it off on your end. There probably is, I would assume, but I don't know if it's still going. The follows are still going for me. Too Much to Bear, thank you so much for the 6 months. Very much appreciate it. And Diego, welcome in. Is this my fourth favorite streamer? It is. Welcome in, Diego. How's it going? Emote fireworks aside, the stream itself seems to be okay, and it looks like it just stopped. It seems like the follows have stopped. So, no, never mind. It's one other one just came through. Also, for some reason, you are a real person who followed. You might get banned later if you don't tell me you're real. So just so you know, just keep that in mind. Comes from the heart. Incredible. Saribot, yeah, Saribot, I've seen on other people's streams and seems to be doing, like, seems really helpful. We don't really see, like, we don't really get too many of the bots that are like, you know, buy follows or whatever. And that's because I have it set to, like, the only people who can chat are, like, people who have verified numbers and emails and stuff. And, Tab, welcome in. And so, generally they can't chat. Occasionally they will. There's still follows actually still trickling in right now. Occasionally they will, and I think that's when like it must have been like a real account that like either got hacked or something. Because otherwise we really don't get those that often. So that's why I haven't like used SteriBot, because I know that a lot of people use it for that reason, for those types of like interruptions or whatever. But yeah, after yesterday, I was like, I think SteriBot does this, and actually, have they? It looks like it's slowly deleting the follows, I think, because yesterday we had 1,000 follows. And I had to go in through Commander route, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I removed the followers that way, it's super easy to do that. It took me 1 minute to get rid of all of them. I think SteriBot will handle these. Currently we're at 1719, according to at least my dashboard, but yesterday we were at like 2,300 something. Anyway, my day was a day. I'm really, if this stops, I'll go ahead and like turn on the thing. But by the way, thank you guys for starting Hype Train. I'll catch up to all the subs here in a second. My day was a day. I'm really happy this week wasn't a week. We had to turn in plans because I didn't even get to my first class before my plans changed. Oh no, sounds awful. Let's see. I hope your week last week was good and you were able to take a well-deserved break. Thank you, Joss. Yeah, it was, I mean, it was a break. It was a break. Oh, Pons, thank you so much for the 37 months. Thank you for being a Prime gamer and subscribing. I appreciate it. And Joss for the 32 months. You guys have been around for so long. And thank you guys.
Thank you.
And Sassy for gifting a sub to Runner. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for doing that. I hope you guys got some emotes. 32 months sub streak and a 30-day stream streak today. Nice. That is amazing. Again, I apologize to people yesterday if your stream streak got destroyed. Again, I could not do really anything about that. So is probably if it is somewhere, I would check. Well, are you? Yeah, well, yeah, you would have to be in a browser, right? Yeah, I don't think they show those on mobile. I would assume if it is somewhere, maybe on the chat gear, like at the bottom of the chat menu, the chat settings, there might be. I don't know if mine's the same because it's showing me the mod stuff. Wait, switch to non-mod settings. I don't know. Surely there is. If not, maybe it's in like your account settings or something. But is this like when people were hate rating? Kind of, but probably not. I think I'm fairly positive this is like a targeted thing. Like specifically to me, but so it's not just like a. Like, you know, how have you been? It's been a weird couple of weeks, Diego, but overall pretty good. How have you been? Tap, how's your day? What's the highlight of your day? I would need someone to verify that the follows are still happening, because if so, I found the setting to turn off. Oh, okay, there we go. The follows are not happening anymore, it looks like. 1,000 follows in a day. Chat is big time now. Nope. Nope. $1 million idea. Reverse hack these bots to the source email route. Yeah, that'd be dope if you could do that. Again, Sassy, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Runner. I appreciate it very, very much. What is it? It's like a balloon frog that's thinking, I personally don't like the balloon emotes from this like hype train set of emotes. There's a few of them. I don't think they like translate well. I don't like them. Personally. I know like real people made them and stuff. It's just, that's not my style. I would prefer that all of the emotes at least have like a hype train set were made by just one person so that they all fit like the same style. I don't like all these different like, I don't like how it's just different artists making like 4 or 5 emotes or something. I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah, I found it settings, chat appearance, celebrations, and toggle it off. There you go. Brad, welcome in. How are you? Highlighted my day still riding the high of the Pittsburgh Steelers winning yesterday. I've read so many articles giving the Steelers their flowers today. Oh, that's so fun. I love hockey. I hope that I hope that that's are you a big Steelers fan? Speaking of gifted subs, thank you, Jet, for gifting for the gifted sub to Ivy's channel. Yeah, no problem. Of course. Of course. Yeah, I like to drop subs over there because it seems to bother him. Raph, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Yeah, agree. Sassy VIP. A diehard fan longer than I've been a fan of hockey, for sure. That's so good. How are you doing? Okay. We had another follow bot. It's on a raid, but you know, thing just now. So very cool. Very, very cool. How are you doing? Bot attack. Thank you. That's a better word. I was like, it's not a raid, but I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, were the hate raids, were they actually raids during like 2020 and 2021? Or were they just like attacks? Like, were they just calling it raids because it was all at once, or did a channel actually raid in? I don't remember. I don't understand the follow bot things. Does that not cost whoever does it money? Well, I don't know, actually. So, maybe, but, because obviously you can buy follows and stuff, but I remember Gizmo saying, because Gizmo, something was happening to Gizmo some time back. And I remember he said that he found a Discord server that people could, like, I guess request either bot follows or, like, chat spams or whatever. I don't remember if he ever said that people paid for that. So I don't know. Because it was happening to him also, like, multiple times, not multiple times a day, but, like, I think multiple times a week. So I don't know, but maybe, I don't know. People just wish they were as cool as Jet and his community and do childish things like bot attacks. Must be a sad world, yeah. It's been a weird couple weeks. If you guys would like, not the full story, but like some of it, and if you look in the announcements in the Discord, you can read a little bit, but it's been, getting some like rude messages via Discord, and then me kind of just taking a little break from that, and then yesterday, and that destroyed the stream. Luckily, again, even though it happened yet again today, at least I got rid of the things that I think were slowing down stream, and so whatever. I guess since it stopped, I can actually put these back on stream now. Hold on. Okay, so it's still going because it's gonna take forever. Right. Okay, so never mind. I lied to you just then. Vaguely remember it being a raid because of the coordinating in an offline channel doing it. Oh, interesting. That was a rough time. So yeah, okay. This is not a raid then. So this is just an attack, if you will. I vaguely, yeah. I think this was I think his. Yes. I feel like I either am illiterate or I think there's a typo in there somewhere. Also, I think his was also a bot follow attack. Thank you. I was like, I'm having trouble. You know what, bot follows, I'll take them. No, bot follows don't do anything. Like, they're, like, follows on Twitch don't help you at all. Actually, I kind of feel like, almost in effect, like, the more you have, if your viewership isn't, like, matching up, then, like, the worse it is, sort of. So, like, if I had 20,000 people, real people, follow me, but I only have 2 people watching me, it's sort of like, wow, what did you do? What did you do that, like, 19,998 people, real people followed you, but only 2 people are watching you? Like, so I feel like there's sort of like, I don't think growing really fast is super important. Like, especially follow number wise. Like, I know people have done like, you know, like, I know people have done like pushes to follower goals, almost like if they were doing like a push to partner, where they'll be like, oh, I was like, what is that? I was like, I thought I got rid of all the alerts. I thought that was like alert popping up. So I was like, anyway, I've seen people do like a push to 1,000 follows or a push to whatever, which like you can, I mean, it's fun to celebrate those things, but like they were really trying to get their follower number up. And I was sort of like, oh, I don't know, like necessarily the point of that, I guess. But anyway, one of the alerts that popped up, I'm pretty sure was promoting a podcast. Was it? Probably. I mean, maybe. They're all like random words. I mean, not all of them, actually. Some of them seem to just be, like, letters. But it does seem to be, like... Actually, no, I'm a liar. Now that I scroll down further, it's like, actually, no, they're all kind of random. I guess just the ones that were at the top were just, like, adjective, noun, you know, like that kind of thing. Not you, I can't type today. It's fine. I feel like my brain has just not been working super well over the past few days. Or like week or so, but were those all Redditors? Probably. Yes, killed me. I agree. I feel like your ratio of followers to viewers has to be normalish, or it's just weird. Yeah, like, yeah, I agree. Like, and it's fine if it's like, you know, a few thousand, and then, you know, if you're still like sub 10 or whatever, that's like fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, because sometimes you never know what it is. Like, sometimes it's a bigger community rated you, and then like a bunch of them followed and whatever. But it's like, you know, the follows are nice, but it's like those people are never gonna watch you again. Like, so it's sort of whatever. I mean, maybe one person might, but I feel like this is very rare for me. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like you kind of, that's why, yeah, the follower number doesn't matter. People who buy follows, it's like, it's not helping you in any way. Like, it doesn't help you, Twitch, one, doesn't help you with discoverability anyways, but it's like, that's not going to assist you in any way. Those people asked that I say I play League of Legends. Okay, done work. How was work, Brad? So bizarre. Yeah. But, and again, if I miss anything, let me know. I don't, you know, yeah. If I miss a sub or something, hopefully I'll see it in the activity feed, or in chat or something. But, yeah, I won't, as long as we don't have the emote wall and thing up, I won't be able to tell if there's like an Australia donation or something. So if I miss something like that, please let me know. Work is okay. Another day of meetings. Oof. Have you been having a lot of work meetings since you, like, switched positions? But Raph, how are you also? How are things going? Watched big Apex channel talk to a dude who buys the follows. He had 6,000 follows. He said that did nothing for his channel. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for his... Yeah, like, it doesn't... Yeah, follows do nothing for you. The only follow goal is 50 to get to affiliate. And really, if you just, like, stream enough, you'll eventually hit it, I think. Like, you know, it can be a hurdle for some people, but, like, I think as long as you're just consistent and you try to be entertaining and you talk and stuff, you'll eventually hit it. But, like, that's it. There's no follower goal for partner or anything. And again, it doesn't help you in any way. So, Baz, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? I got a coffee machine and made the best coffee yet last night and proceeded to spill it all over my desk. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is awful. I am so sorry. Were you able to clean it up okay? Also, do you have carpet or do you have, like, hardwood or, like, tile or something? I hope it's not carpet. Actually, yesterday, I made a coffee kind of late and almost ruined it. Because I have my mug there. I got the espresso shots, put it into the mug, set them aside. Then I got the steamed milk and I poured it in, mixed it all up. And then what I do, I try to do as much cleaning of that stuff in the moment, so that way, like, the steamed milk doesn't, like, harden onto the little nozzle or whatever. So, like, I leave my coffee there and I, like, also clean out the espresso cup thing and whatever. And so I undid the, like, holder of espresso. And for a brief second, I held it over my mug and started to, like go to, like, pour it in. Because I was in the mode of espresso, pour it in, milk, pour it in. I got that thing, and I was about to pour it in, and I was like, no. I was like, I almost completely ruined this coffee. I'm so glad I did not do that. So anyway, I was like, actually, after I did that, I was like, would I have made another coffee? I don't know if I would have. I think I would have just been really sad. So I don't know. I'm sure tons of people are questioning my 114 followers and 0 viewer streams. I mean, I even question it. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're crushing it. You just need to get your 3 concurrent viewers and you can become affiliate. It's always been funny that the importance people place on it. I once had an IRL person I knew who streamed corner me and try to subtly shame my follow account and boost theirs by being like, oh man, congrats on X follows. Just wait until you start getting to the Y follow count. That's when it really starts. Tap no. Tap no. I can't even imagine that. That is wild to me. That someone would even, like, wow. Wow. I don't even know, like, I don't even, I think I would be so confused if someone said that to me. I'd be like, I'd probably confront them about it a little bit, like what? Like, what do you mean? That doesn't, like, but that is silly and dumb, and do they even still stream? Because I feel like there's a lot of people who are like that, who, like, hit certain goals and then they, like, never stream again. Or, like, I don't know, that just seems like such an attitude of someone who's gonna be, like, who would abandon ship very fast. 114 people coping. I just gave them a thumbs up and left. Smart. Because, yeah, I don't know how you would, like, I don't even, like, what does that even mean? And such a rude, like, condescending statement also. Like, oh, what you're doing isn't, like, you haven't quite hit it big time. Like, you'll get there one day, you know, champ. Is really what that's saying, I feel like. Like, it's just so rude. Like, I don't even understand. My days have just been a lot of reading and meetings since the new job. I'm finally getting a bit of actual work to do. Oh, wow. Well, that's so good. Are you enjoying it? My mousepad and stuff is not hanging on the clothesline, but my entire room smells like coffee. I had a lot of white braided cables that are now stained brown. I also have carpet. No! Raph, I'm so sorry. That is awful. I have like a charcoal felt like desk. It's not, I mean, I guess you could say it's a desk mat. It's like a, but it's not like a gamer desk mat, I guess. YV, welcome in. I see that it's come in. The things are off because we got another follower thing. It's still going. But welcome in, YV. How are you? How's it going? Yeah, I'm always afraid of spilling stuff on this. Like, at least it wouldn't show up, but like, I don't want to spill like stuff on it. It seems bad. I feel like either things will start smelling or become moldy or something, but luckily I haven't like spilt anything on it. Need to talk to you about coffee more because I need tips and tricks. The milk thing instantly hardening caught me so off guard the first few times. Yeah, it is sort of like weird. You kind of have to like, I don't know. I'm not the super expert, but I have been making my own coffee for a couple years now. I enjoy it. It works for me. That's not where that goes. Let's see. Cringe. Yeah, I can't believe someone said that to you, Tap. It was the worst. I just felt bad for them. I outlasted them by years. Okay, that is exactly, Tap. That's what I was wondering. That just means YX people haven't been lucky enough to meet you. YV, thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it gets sorted. It was better today. Yesterday I got rid of a few things that I think was slowing, because what happened yesterday when the 1,000 follows came in, my stream like crashed basically, like it couldn't handle it. And what I think again was happening is I had the like Twitch activity feed dock, like the one that's like built into OBS. Like if you sign in on Twitch onto your OBS, it gives you those options to add those docks and stuff. I had that dock in there, and I think that's why it crashed. But I got rid of it yesterday. So we didn't like lose stream. So, but how are you? How's your day? I want another coffee, but it's 7:45. I had a coffee before YV's stream, like 10 p.m. or something. We'll have to go back to lurking. YV, I hope your work day goes well. Have a good one. Showing my boss your stream. Oh, man. Well, hello. I hope YV's awesome. Give him raise. He's the best. And please... please give him all the raises, and he's just fantastic. So, also, by the way, I have a new mug. Look at all these doggos. They have Christmas hats on. It also says pa la 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 on my on the other side. But, I forgot about checking the stream streak thing. I reset back to 1. Brad, I'm sorry. It was, yeah. Yeah. Again, and for people who missed, Johnza, welcome in. How are you? For people who were not, here yesterday, one of the main reasons why I had to stop the stream was because... Well, one, there was that like super delay, it almost crashed, whatever, but then the problem was, even though you would not be able to hear the like alert sound, I kept on hearing something and I could not figure out where it was. It would have made it super difficult to like ignore it or try to talk and be normal, like while it was going on, so I just was like, I can't do this. So we did that. I did figure it out, and I mentioned it in the Discord, but basically, that source that I have that allows the like fireworks to go off and stuff, because I don't use the Twitch alerts for anything but that. Actually, my like normal alerts go through Stream Elements. But so I don't use the Twitch alerts for anything specific besides you have to have that one source there if you want the little like fireworks and stuff to go off. So that's why I have that. But it turns out that it also plays sound, and I didn't realize that. And even what's funny is like there was a sound that would play. It sounds like, I don't even know how you would describe it. It kind of sounds like a cymbal crash almost. That plays every time a follow would happen. It'd always like be timed with my normal one, so I never really took any notice of it. I was like, oh, did I just kind of thought I maybe added that in there. But anyway, when I muted the normal alerts yesterday, it kept on doing the crash thing. I was like, where is that coming from? Why am I still hearing this? Anyway, long story short, I couldn't find it because OBS didn't have like control over that browser source audio, so it wasn't popping up in my audio mixer, so I couldn't find it. I found it after stream anyway, so it's off. So that's why I'm not hearing anything. That's why we're able to I can still chat. But Jonzo, how are you? How's it going? Gonna chuck Jet down as a reference on my resume from now on. I mean, if you guys ever need a like a call reference, I mean, I'll pretend to be whoever. If I just get a call from somebody that's like, hi, do you know Raph? Can you tell me, like, did he work at, you know, this place? I'll be like, yes, of course he did. I know him. He was wonderful. It's adorable. It's a nice mug. I really like it. I try to get a new like Christmas mug every year, so I was like, yeah, we'll get this one. Billy, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? No big deal. I don't care. It's just fun to see how long I could go. BRB. All right, Brad. Also, Tap. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the Daz, welcome in. How's it going? I feel like a lot of those, like that attitude of a streamer to be sort of like, how, I don't even know like how you would this. Like braggadocious. Like I feel like that type of person would be the type of person who would also like stop streaming very soon after. Like they're not going to stick around. It's not going to be something that like, you know, they're going to do for very long. They're just here to show off and whatever. I mean, I wonder if like, do you think they bought those follows? Daz, welcome in. How are you? Good, how are you? I've had a weird couple of years. Just kidding. I was gonna say weeks, but do you guys know Stefan from Saturday Night Live? He's one of my favorite Bill Hader characters, but one of my favorite jokes is Seth Meyers asked him, hey, Stefan, how have you been? His response is, I've had a weird few years. I love it so much. I wish I could run into somebody that I haven't seen in a few years so I could say that. Like, I already have that queued up. But, nah, it's been a weird couple of weeks, but we're here. I still don't actually know. I'm honestly not sure how I feel right now, but whatever. But we're trucking through it. By the way, do you guys want me to play Chicken Please today? What do we want to do? I don't know what's happening. Hi, do you know Raph? Did he really make the Forbes 30 under 30 and be the first human on Mars? Why, yes. Of course I can't believe you didn't hear that. They totally wasted real money on followers. Probably. I mean, most likely, I would imagine. Again, I don't know if that one Discord thing that we heard about through Gizmo, I don't know if that was like a paid thing or not, but I did. I got followed again. It looks like Saribot probably took care of most of it. We should be down at 13 something. 60 followers or something. We're at 17, 19. Is it still going, the confetti? Yeah, the Sag. Yeah, that's still happening. But yeah, but that's why there's still confetti floating about. Imagine if that was just what it was like here all the time. There's just you know, you do what you want to do. We're happy for all the things. I'm always down for chicken police, but I'm here for whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me, I just feel like kind of discombobulated a little bit and kind of like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah. FYI, you can turn it off. That's true. Yes, if you go into the chat settings, you can. And then there are people like me who get affiliate and stop streaming. Well, you know what? You got your emotes though, so but you can go back. Well, actually, you can lose affiliate now, but congrats on 1719. We're not there. I know these aren't real follows because typically what ends up happening is we get to a certain point and then I lose like 20 people. So I know these aren't real because we aren't getting a proportionate amount of people to leave also. That's what happens when we get to every follower goal. Lol, 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 lol. Absolutely not joking. Is that why the confetti is going up? Yes. I was just like, this is cool. Yeah, so that is in browser for you guys. That is not happening on stream for me. So yes, that is for all of that. That's what's happening. We're not just celebrating nothing. So yeah, you know, you can turn it off for you if you go into the chat menu, but chat settings, chat appearance, celebrations, toggle off. Yeah. I think that will also turn off, for the record, like in the channel point section, on-screen celebration, that is also that. So if you ever decide that you use the 40 bits to do an on-screen celebration and you're like, wait, I didn't see it, it's because of that. Just FYI. Let's see. People spending real money, time to do this is the real joke, but happy for you to play anything you want. What makes you the happiest, No Man's Sky? I don't know. I don't know what makes me the happiest. I think I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I mean, like, I'm down for playing more Chicken Police, I guess. I just didn't know if that's, like, what people wanted after, like, a week and some change of me, like, not streaming. Also, side note, tomorrow will either be a very late stream or no stream at all. I have something to do right before lunch, and I don't know if it will get done, if I'll be done with it. It's a work thing. If I'll be done with it, like, before too late. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Every day hanging out with Jet is like a party, so the constant fireworks seems warranted. No. How about them Game Award announcements today? I have not really looked through them. I've only, like, I've heard a couple of things. I know a lot of people are sort of like, it's a joke. And I kind of am now saying that as well. Start streaming again, Emmers. Also, thanks. Now someone just needs to remind me to turn it back on. I'll try to let you guys know. I mean, we can check it every once in a while to see if it, you know, goes through. No, we know that, but it's your side setting though. But that's okay. We can disable ourselves now. You can turn off. Oh, yeah, I guess I mean, I could get rid of the browser sources, I assume. And that should do it. But, Zelda chicken. You guys know that's definitely not Zelda. But we will be playing Zelda next month, I think. I have a meeting, so I shall be back. All right, Raph, I hope you have a good one. I'd rather just send the actual money directly to you instead of through Twitch bits. Yeah, fair. You know, help me get closer to Australia. Wait, it's a joke? Oh, so more. I guess not a joke. I guess I mean, I'll a lot of people have been saying there's been a lot of criticism over the years, and it seems to be a lot of people feel like it is even more so apparent this year that the like nominations and awards are strictly like marketing based, or like almost like businesses are paying for those spots as well as for those rewards. It's more like sort of like a rigged system than it is like a real showcase of like the best games and all that sort of thing. There, part of that is like that this year they're now allowing DLCs from previous games to be like able to be nominated for like for every award. Anyway, so a lot of people were kind of criticizing that, like, and then anyway, it does seem to be more so about just like, it's not a real showcase of like, these are the best games and this is, you know, the best whatever, but, anyway, I tend to watch it more for the announcements. The announcements are the best part. I really don't care about the awards though. Don't follow me. Under Twitch alerts, there's an option to on-screen. Oh, really? Oh, per alert. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I could go through that. Perfect. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, like, I like the idea of them, but if this keeps happening, then we'll turn them off for a bit. Like, if you do that, just turn off for follow-up. Yeah. Oh, that's, you know, maybe I could just do that. I could do that now. That makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. If you follow, no celebration. You guys get nothing. Follow. Save. Hopefully, did that stop for you all? Hold on. How do I do... Ah. Okay, yeah, so subs still have them. Gifted. Hive trains, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's just, it looks like it's, yeah, so follow should be off now. Not saying anything. Perfect. We love that. They should. But let me double check. I set this up and then have not touched it since, because actually no, but I'm gonna turn that on for them. Oh, actually no, some of them do. New bits, at least. What is the difference between new bits versus a new cheer? What does that mean? At least 100 bits cheered. Okay, it should do it. Okay, so that should have been set up, I think, already. New bits. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll leave that on. Maybe that's like if the first time someone, I don't know. But thank you so much for the 100 bits, Daz. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, it's just been a very, like, strange, like, I don't know, couple weeks. I won't go into detail, but I will say, I mean, I was, like, fairly positive yesterday, but I feel like today I think it's safe to say that it's, like, specifically targeted stuff. It wasn't just like a random occurrence that happened yesterday. But I would say based on the messages that I received, it seems targeted. So I won't tell you guys about the messages or like what they said, but I just, you can imagine that it was rude and that it was like very pointed towards me. So bits can be, Rob, welcome in. How are you? Bits can be cheers, power-ups, or extension sound alerts. That's, oh, interesting. Okay. The options that it showed me, it said like new bits and then a new cheer. And I was like, but even not knowing the full story, it seems very targeted. Yeah. Yeah, fair. I mean, I guess with, oh, wait, what is, I saw it on my iPad. What was the like, there was like a bunch of emotes falling from the top. Was that from your bits, Staz? Anyway, y'all behave, gotta lurk. While I walk the Ralphie, enjoy. I hope Ralphie's having a good day. I'm sure what that means because that wasn't from the types. Interesting. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But Rob, how are you doing? Hope you have an okay weekend. I was just saying, it's been a weird couple weeks, but I hope this next weekend's better. How's yours been? Confetti everywhere? Confetti Folly, did you save on your side? Not feeling bit related. Yeah, I actually don't know what I mean, hold on. Edit alerts. Let me double check. Follow celebrations are off. Was it because I did? Yeah, it's definitely like a in-browser celebration thing. I just don't know what caused it because it was like a few, like a little bit after Daz did his bit, so maybe it just takes longer on iPad. I don't know. Also, side note, my iPad app finally updated. It took me forever to get to my channel. I was like, how do I? No, it's still going. What is that? What is? I don't. Oh well, it just. You know what? It's happening. I'll worry about that later. So I really looked at the nominees for the Game Awards, and I have played only one game, and it is nominated in only 2 categories. I know that I have played at least Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I didn't see... I think that's the only Game of the Year game that I played. But we'll go through the nominees. When is the Game Awards? Maybe later this week. We'll... maybe later this week we'll go through the nominees. December 12th. Okay. Yeah, maybe later this week we can take a minute and go through all the nominees and vote and stuff. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the only other one I even watched, I think. I watched Astrobot. I always vote for the game that I've played, even if I like some of the other games that I've like watched. And so I think I will still vote for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because one, I also really enjoyed Rebirth, so I thought it was fantastic, and I can't wait for the next one. But I didn't really see anything else. I know No Man's Sky did not get nominated for like best ongoing, but it's won that in the past, so that's probably fair. Apex is not nominated for anything, which is like probably fine because they've had a weird year. I saw bits and pieces of Astrobot when I could catch. Why are you playing it? Yeah, it was a great game. The streamer I was watching today was like, No Man's Sky should yeah, I like I actually agree that even though like they've won before, they're honestly one of the most deserving games, I think, for that, because like they just dropped this year some huge updates, and actually their player base has like increased more in the last year than in previous years. So like it actually makes more sense for them to be nominated this year than even in some of the past ones, but agreed, and I've never played it. Yeah. They've I think they surpassed their like highest concurrent players and stuff. So yeah, they're peak players. I think that's been pushed further this year. So I feel like this would be the year. But are they nominated for anything? I don't remember. They might not be. No Man's Sky was nominated for something. Best community? Maybe. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Because, yeah, I feel like I remember seeing they was nominated for something, but best ongoing is what they really should be. No Man's Sky does have a great community, though. I don't know what the other, excuse me, I don't know what the other games that are nominated for that would be. But, anything else to mention? I did get a code for Rise of the Golden Idol, by the way. We'll play that shortly after Chicken Police when we get to that. So I'm very excited to give that a play. I've mentioned to Yvie about maybe doing a co-op stream soon, maybe starting this Friday. If not, maybe next one or any time, I guess, that he's free. But I think we're gonna play a like single player story decision game, and we have to test it out first to make sure it all works and stuff. But it'll be sort of like we're walking through the same game, like we're walking through it together and making decisions together and stuff. And so I think it should be fun. The thing we have to test is how well does like PlayStation Remote Play work. I've used it before, but I want to know like how well it's going to work long distance and all of that, because I want to make sure that he's like seeing things in sync with how I'm seeing them and all of that. So, but it should be fun if we can get it. I think I've heard good things about this game. Excuse me. And I think it would be fun to play it with somebody and like make decisions together. So we'll have to, you guys will see. That game has been fun, but tough. Have you finished it yet? But yeah, I guess we'll do that. Also, do I do a Thanksgiving stream next week? What's the consensus? At the very least, I know like Aussies will be on their Friday, so I might still stream, but what are you guys doing? I'd show up? Okay. Maybe I'll still... Last year we played American Arcadia, which I loved so much. I loved that game. And again, I think last year we played like a random game. I mean, like, I think I was like, we'll play a different game today, so that, because that way, like, in the case people weren't able to be there, they're not like missing out on something. So like, maybe we'll do the same. But do you guys have Thanksgiving plans? Are you guys doing anything fun for Thanksgiving? You getting all your stuff sorted? I have not beaten it yet. I'm 8 hours in and 56% done. Yeesh! That's gonna be a long game. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, so, Chicken Police, Rise of the Golden Idol, Zelda. I think that's gonna be the thing. I have purposefully not, like, requested any more codes in the last, like, few weeks. There have been a couple times where I'm like, ooh, but then I was like, nah, let's just, you know, move forward. If I get offered something that's, like, really nice, maybe that'll be the only thing that kind of, like, interrupts that. But anyway, I'll be here if you stream. I have zero plans already. We just go to Yimit's grandma's for dinner at noon, right, and hang out for a while. That's fair. So that's, like, my 8 a.m. so yeah, by the time I stream, you'll be done. I don't know, or not done, but, you know, you'll be... There'll be plenty of stream left whenever you're wrapping up or whatever. I don't know yet what I should do for Thanksgiving. Like, last year I made food. Do I make food again? Do I just order pizza? What do I do? Yeah, I don't actually know. I haven't decided. Or just order, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, I say order pizza. I haven't had a Noose's Tooth in forever. That would be very good. That'd be very, very good. So I'm kind of down with that. Because honestly, also, like, I remember last year, it was also quite a bit of work. Because I was like, okay, I want it to be good when I have it on stream. Shady, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Have some pho. I like it. It's not my favorite. I don't mind it. Like, if other people, if people were like, we're going specifically to go out and have that, then I would, but like, it's not my favorite. After the last 2 weeks, you deserve one. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did yesterday. I treated myself to, a burger, because I was like, I have food here, but like, I want something. I need something. I want a nice burger. I got a burger with some beer battered fries. It's very nom nom. But after I was like, I was talking to Yvy, and I was like, I need to buy, after today, I need to, like, buy something. Like, I need to buy food of some kind. And I was like, should I get Raising Cane's, a burger, or, like, some Japanese? And he was like, go for a burger. I was like, okay, I will. Thank you. I was like, thank you for, I needed help with this. Shady, how have you been? How's it going? But yeah, I was going to say last year, for Thanksgiving, because I made chicken and mashed potatoes, and I had like a pumpkin pie slice on stream, and I remember it still kind of being like, not hectic, but I was like, because I wanted everything to be ready by the time, like, for stream, and so it was like, you know, so I was like cooking beforehand, which, you know, it's just a lot of work. So I think I might just order a pizza. I think that is the best. So what I'll do is I'll order pizza on Wednesday. I'll have that for dinner, and then I'll warm up pizza on stream. Maybe, should I get a pumpkin pie to at least be like kind of festive? I'll probably get some Martinelli's apple cider, like sparkling cider, because it's so good. The place here called Burgers and Beers, guess what they sell? Does a chicken and bacon burger called the Chicken Pig, and Goose. Oh wait, and Goose makes lots of cute. Oh, snuffling, snorting sounds when she is exploring. So we have started calling her Chicken Pig. Oh, that's amazing. Wait, Sassy, treat yourself for Thanksgiving, Sassy. Thank you so much. I will keep that towards Australia. I'll put that. I'll save that for Australia, but I will. So thank you. Let me check also. Are the things still going? They are. Isn't that terrible? I hate this. But Sassy, thank you so much. I'm going. Like I said, I'll keep the you know, all the money that you guys give me is going to Australia. But I will get a pizza, so thank you. That was very kind of you. Do you know, actually, that's fair. We should do that. Thank you for reminding me, because my brain is just everywhere. But I know exactly what I've done. Okay. quietly move this way. Sassy, thank you so much for the $35. You did not have to do that. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for, putting it towards the pizza. I will, instead put it towards Australia, but you can count that I will get a pizza next week for Thanksgiving. So thank you very much. But that is dangerous, Sassy. You of all people should know how dangerous this could be, because sometimes when this happens, things like...
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no?
Oh no. You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? Sassy! Thank you so much for being an enabler and forcing Jet to order pizza. Thank you so much for the $35. You did not need to do that. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kindness and generosity, helping me have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Thank you very much. Again, not required, not necessary. So fast! Also, it's so different without the frogs flying over the screen. It's actually running smoother, though. But thank you so much, Sassy. Look, we had a big gifter, now we have a big frog. Thank you so much for the hype. Thank you so much. It's so different without additional frogs, but thank you so much, Sassy. You didn't need to do this, but I appreciate it. So many frogs, so wild. But thank you so much. At least I didn't get hit by a laser. Get out of here. Get out of here. Again, thank you. There we go. By the way, did we move up a percent? Would this have moved us up? 2808? Surely. A pleasure. Eat the pizza in good health. I will. Thank you. Also we can switch playlists. Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't hear any sound. 62%. I think we have it at there we are. Nope. Where's the... Oh, okay, no, we are at 62. We may have moved it up prematurely last time. Doing well, thanks, though. How are you doing? I'm doing... okay. I'm doing okay. Last week was a wild week. And yesterday we got follow bot attacked. Today we got follow bot attacked. So, I am, I feel like right now, I don't know how to describe my mood. I am, like, I don't really know how to describe what it is that I'm feeling. Like, so this is the wrong time for me to ask for follows. Yeah, I mean, you have some of mine. At least 3. What would that be? Around 300. I was like, why am I trying to figure out the real number? Around 300 of my current follows are fake, unless it just hasn't updated. Let's see. It's still showing me at 1700. We should be at 13 something. Sorry, bot might not have gotten rid of all of them. Welcome back, Raph. How are you? Yeah, it's still wrong. Sorry, bot I think got probably rid of most of them, but still a little bit. How was your meeting? I hope it was good. But yeah, I don't really know how to describe how I'm feeling. I'm glad to be streaming. I'm glad I'm, back and all of that. But it's, I don't know. I wish this wasn't happening, I guess. You know? That part, like, is not fun, and I'm not very good at, like, well, it depends. It's been kind of weird because, like, I am sometimes very, like, laid back, and I can be a bit anxious at times, but I would say in general, like, there's a lot of things where I am not. Like, I feel like if it's somebody that I don't know, I oftentimes don't care. Like, I'm very, like, if someone that I don't know at all says something rude to me, I usually am like, well, you don't mean anything to me. So, like, it doesn't, like, affect me in any way, so I don't care. But for whatever reason, this past little bit has just, I don't know, just hit harder, I guess. And so I feel like, I don't know, more just, I don't know, vulnerable, I guess. Good. Just to catch up with the organic social media team to see if we could help each other with anything before the end of the year. Oh, nice. Are you guys like doing your kind of like end of the year, like, social media campaign planning and all of that? Felt more like, yeah, I mean, and it's like, and I'll say this because I mentioned this on the, like, in the, like, first announcement, but it was like, I don't know who it is. Like, I have, like, some little random ideas of, like, who, like, where it's maybe, like, coming from, but I don't really have, like, any kind of, like, real, like, you know, but, yeah, so that's been kind of like the weird thing, but I don't know. For some reason, even though it's like an anonymous person, and I feel like usually for whatever, like, I feel like usually I'd just be like, well, it's whatever, you know, like, it doesn't matter. It's just like, you know, like, it's not like it's somebody personal who was, like, saying that like, so it shouldn't really, like, matter, I guess, but it's still sort of like, for whatever reason, it just, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, time of the year or something, it just, I don't know. Sorry, it's been weird. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, not fine, but I, like, there, you know, you don't need to apologize, but, you know, hopefully you can feel all our love for you, and it helps make things even a smidge better. It definitely does, Sassy, for sure. It's been, like, really nice to read y'all's messages, and you know, I went back and I, like, reread, like, the, you know, your Discord comments and stuff from the other day, and so that was really nice. And I've had a few good talks over the past, like, week, and so that's also been kind of, like, nice and reassuring to, like, you know, it's been very helpful, but, you know, it's also been just, like, emotionally kind of difficult, I think. Ask Gizmo to borrow his Sherlock Holmes hat now for when you figure out who it is. I have a Sherlock Holmes hat, so I have my own. We used it, actually. This was before your time, Brad. For every Ace Attorney stream, I wore my Sherlock Holmes hat, my Deerstalker. Oh, that was to Sassy's post. No offense, Brad. Wait. Oh, oh yeah. But that would be cool. Nah, it doesn't matter who it comes from. I get upset about something being mean to you, or I'd get toxic. It's 50-50. Yeah, that's the, like, because if somebody random on the street said something to me, I would not care. Like, because I'd be like, you mean literally nothing to me. Like, I don't, like, you know, if it was a friend saying it, that's like, that's something that's more, that like would hurt me way more, I think. And so like, because we've had like rude people come in before, like in chat, say things, you know, about me or my appearance or whatever. So like, and that's sort of just like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna snooze ads. Like, that's something that's like, I don't really care about that. Like, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean anything to me, but I think because, like, I know I won't talk about like what was in the messages and stuff, but I think because the messages felt so like personal, I guess, and sort of like, you know, almost like what they were saying was very much just like, you know, this is for you. It just felt very, you know, I don't know. I think I just took it more personal and, yeah, I don't know. The good news is you're nearly 2/3 of the way to Australia too. I know. I'm very excited. We're like, well, yeah. Wait, 2/3. And very cool. We're getting follow botted again. So very fun, everybody. But nothing is happening to the stream, so we will ignore it. If anybody subscribes or gifts anything or whatever, please let me know. I'm sure it'll pop up in chat, but I will not be able to tell. Also, I guess if you redeem something, that it doesn't happen automatically, that we need to like do, please let me know, because we will not see it. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer to Australia, which is amazing. It definitely feels like, you know, a dream, a dream that's like it kind of in reach, but also like it's still like, it's, you know, still a lot of money. So I've been thinking about and planning like my fundraiser birthday stream that we're gonna do in January. I do think we're going to do something like at maybe like 6, if I'm gonna have like some post number goals, post like 100% goals, I think I'm gonna say at 6,000 I will shave my beard. Oof. I think I might do one where I will cut my hair. I will not shave my head. But I will like, I need to calculate, like I'll chop off a good, like, you know, couple inches off of it, like few, or, you know, I'll leave a couple inches, I guess is what I mean. But anyway, for those also, because we're getting this again, also it's giving me encoding overloaded. I hope it does. I'm on my iPad, it doesn't look like it's slowing down or anything, so hopefully that's fine. Hopefully it's not too bad. But if you guys are getting the like confetti celebrations or whatever, what goal did you say you'd shave your beard? I would do it at 6,000. So like I think so. We're gonna have our 100% goal, and then I'm gonna have some extra goals that are like, if for some, like, I honestly don't think we're going to reach our 100% goal, but I was like, I'm going to go ahead and like have a few extras that are like just in case, you know, if we reach our goal, we'll have some fun things. So I think I'm gonna do it 6,000. I'll shave my beard. So, because I was like, I need to get compensated for that. I need some kind of compensation for shaving that off, but still all good here. Okay, good. Because the thing is, it's gone. Every time we talk about how close you are getting to Australia, I picture the scene from Apollo 13 where they are talking about get the astronauts home, and the director draws on the board and says, "That gets them to here," and then yells at everyone to figure out how to get them all the way home. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Lurk, to make some dinner. Brad, I hope you have a wonderful dinner. If you come back, let us know what it was. We're back. What do we miss? We're currently getting follow-botted again, Daz. So that's happening. I also said that, so one of the goals for the Australia trip thing, like the donation birthday party stream, is going to be at 6,000. So that's like 1,500 more than the 100%, but it's going to be like a, stretch goal. That's the word, stretch goal. Will be at 6,000. I will shave my beard. So that'll be a thing. And then do I make it like 7,000 and I'll cut my hair? That seems high. That seems really high. So like, I feel like, but then you guys would have to look at, ads are, hold on. Do I have, okay. Ads are going to play. Apologies for people who who aren't subbed, but we'll just keep chatting. You're so popular, I guess. Did Seribot say... Last time Seribot was like, I've got work to do. And then like, started to do, it didn't this time. Is Seribot here? Seri? It is. Maybe it only does it once per stream. I don't know. Yeah, so I think 6,000 I'll shave my beard. My beard grows in pretty fast, so I'm like, I feel like that's fine. Though you guys would have to look at my face for a few months before it's back to normal, and then my hair grows kind of fast, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've had short hair, so I don't know like how long it would take to come back from that. I can't even imagine Jet Sans beard. Mr. Panda shaved as often and almost instantly regretted it. Yeah, I think it would be a fun goal, and like it would be rewarding for reaching that like that amount, but like again, I am not counting that we even reach 100, but I want to have stretch goals just in case, like, just in case. If you're big enough for someone to randomly hate you for no reason, you're making it in life. Remember, they jelly. Well, I don't think it's not for no reason. So, but I don't really want to say what it is, I guess. But they have again, surely it's the same person. Like, surely this isn't, I doubt this is a second person who is doing this. Surely. But actually, they weren't really clear, but kind of clear in their messaging. It's kind of hard to describe. Based on their messages, it is easy to surmise what their reasoning is. I don't know what their end goal is, but their reasoning doesn't make sense. Like, it's not a good reason, but they have a yeah, anyway, it's intentional. I think beardless he'd look like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone. Oh no, I don't actually, hold on. Kevin McAllister. Wait, that's a kid's name. I thought that was I was like an actor's name. And Daz, I saw that you also just gifted $27. The thing is off. I apologize. The alerts are off because of the follow alerts. I apologize. Maybe tomorrow, if we're not getting follow botted, I'll replay the messages, because also Sassy gifted earlier too. So you're at 63% now? Gonna update it. Thank you so much. You know what that means, though. How to quit? I think my beard grows pretty fast. It's pretty, like, I have to trim it pretty often, so I feel like it grows generally very fast. So I think by the time I would get to the Australia trip, I think my beard would mostly be back to normal. I don't know if I had to cut my hair, I don't know where we would be at. I would not shave my head, but I would like certainly chop off, like, you know, a considerable amount. A considerable amount would be gone. So honestly, one of his first comments the first time he left the house after shaving was that his chin was cold. Yeah, for sure. That is definitely a thing. Even when I shave the sides of my head, like, you guys don't see it, I guess, often. My, like, sides are just like, you know, not bald, but that'd be wild. It's like shaved, you know, like pretty short. Every time I do that, I can feel the cold. So yeah, I imagine it'd be very cold on my face. I think it has stopped, by the way. So wonderful. It was the same lie I told myself. I'm so sorry. I don't think any reason is a good reason for harassment, but that's just me. Yeah, right. I'm not saying the reasoning they have is good. Like, it's not like I did something and they're like, oh, like, I'm going to, you know, get you back, I guess. Feels like it's I don't know. If I explained the messages, it would not, like, you guys would just be like, this makes zero sense. But it's like, anyway, it's just a whole thing. But anyway, again, so like, I think they have a reasoning. I don't think it makes sense. It kind of just boils down to me existing, I think, is like their issue. But yes, I expected alerts to be off for it. Please don't. Okay, I wasn't sure. I mean, I want you guys, if you guys want to, or I mean, if you gift something, I want to make sure you guys, you know, are heard and all that. Oh, I wanted you to read it in your radio voice. Okay, hold on. Is it here? No, hold on. Stream elements. Let me pull it up. My bad. Activity feed. Hold on, I need to hide follows. There we go. Oh. Oh gosh. In my radio voice. Gosh. But how do I, what? Radio voice. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Now where he at? Where he at? Yay, Jet. There you go. That's what you get. Wait. Oh, controversial. I don't think that's any reason, or that any reason is a good reason for harassment, but that's just me. Controversial. Thank you so much for the 30 bits also. I do get to see that because the alerts have stopped. Or maybe read in your Ralphie voice. Oh no. I don't even know what that would be. Is it because you stand to inherit the Ainsley upon Duke fortune after befriending the kindly old patriarch who has grown to despise his money-hungry dependents? I wish. I wish that was the case. I'd be paying for my own Australia trip. I thought about having a goal for the thing that's like, if we reach $15,000, I'll just move to Australia. Just have that be one of, I mean, I might as well. Maybe a kindly old Jeff Bezos will pop in and be like, you know what? Let's change this for real. I mean, who knows? What happens if I get deported? Can I, like, flee to Australia? Is that a thing? there's zero justification for their attack. Yeah, I mean, yes, I wasn't saying there's justification or like that they are in the right. I think I more mean like I can, based on their like messaging, I can like, I feel like I know kind of what's their intention, I guess, like, you know, why they're doing this, but it still doesn't make sense. It's not like this is a appropriate way to like do anything or like, you know, it's like I was saying to somebody else, like, I don't know what the end game is. Like, what is the end result? They were asking for something also in their, it's kind of how do I say this? Their messaging, to describe the DMs, their messaging is confusing because it is clearly antagonistic towards me, but they are approaching at it like the messages were written in a way to sort of be like, I'm on your side kind of thing. But it's clear that like, it's actually like hateful. It's like, it's so hard to like fully describe it without being like, this is what the messages said, and I don't want to do that. So like it basically, they were writing the messages as if they were like, I'm just trying to help you, or I'm on your side and whatever. And then it's, I mean, like, but they aren't. And so it's confusing. So it's like, I'm looking at that. I with these messages, tried my best sort of detective work and all that stuff, trying to figure out maybe even who it was or like what the point is and all of that. But really, like, I kept hitting a wall, I think, because I was like, I don't get what the like, what do they like really want, I guess, or like what is their, yeah, what is the end goal? I don't know. So anyway, excuse me. Keep on keeping, Jet. Love you. Thank you so much, Taz. It's the start of karaoke, Jet. It's like when you see the villain's thought process in a superhero movie. Yes, exactly. It's like, yeah, I can understand why Magneto wants to kill all the humans. Like, he has justification, like, not justification. He has like a thought out, he thinks he's in the right. But like, if you're looking at it objectively, it's like, no, you're just a genocider. like you're also a genocider. I know cruel things happen to you as well, but like, you know, whatever. It sounds like, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a rationale. Thank you, Shady. Yes, I think I understand what their like rationale is. Again, it's not right, nor is it like help. Like, again, it's sort of like, I don't, you know, I don't know. I don't get what the, you know, what, like, I don't know what they really want, I guess. I don't know. Besides, like, I think, I mean, I'm sure, I don't know. I think they want me to be gone, I think is the, like, like, what it boils down to, but. Magneto was the craziest story arc from childhood to adulthood. Yeah, I mean, he has a wild, I mean, you know, Holocaust survivor, all of that, to, you know, becoming a genocider himself, essentially. I mean, or like, attempted genocider? Is that a thing? Is attempted genocide, is it attempted genocide? I mean, like, what is attempted genocide but like a serial murder? No, that's no, because serial murderers have like other things that make them like serial killers, but like I don't know. It feels like there's it feels like there should be something that's like pre-genocide, but I don't know. Because I don't know, because I was thinking about it, I don't know if he's like killed a lot of humans. He definitely wants them to be like dead though. And he wants like, you know, mutants to be like the dominant like race sort of and all of that. So like he sees non-mutants as like inferior. So it's there's definitely like, but I don't know if he's like, he's never like wiped out a ton of people though. I don't think. He's certainly like murdered like humans for sure, but like I don't know if he's like, you know, maybe it's the same way stalkers justify their behavior. Probably. Yeah. That's probably about right, but yeah, I don't know. It's a whole weird scenario and situation, but I'm hoping it'll just go away soon. If not, it looks like we now at least have like the right things in place so that like we don't have to, it's not going to interrupt stream anymore. So that's at least a nice thing. Also, Daz, thank you so much. I upped the percentage, didn't I? I think I did it so fast. Yes, I did. 63, yeah. We're at 63% now. Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciate that. Thank you for getting closer to our goal. Very excited. Very, very excited. Anyway. Well, friends, would you like to watch some Chicken Police? And by watching me, watch me play. We can hop into some murder. Must be a way. Be kind to each other and yourself. Do good. Shady, thank you so much for being here for the fist bump. Thank you for being here. If you would like a fist bump, please go ahead and punch your screen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wha-bam. Oh. It's because my Steam Deck. Oh, what? Oh gosh. It's because my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck. I just pushed that. Turned it on right as you redeemed that, so my camera got stuck right as I was about to do a fist bump. That is incredible. Yes, I think that's the biggest thing here. Jet, be kind to Jet. I am trying. I am trying. Last week was a little bit hard on me and my mentals, and so I feel like, you know, a good reminder, because yeah, I was I don't know, it was tough, but hopefully yeah, I'm feeling better overall, so you know. Now it looked like I punched you and you were trying to defend yourself. I know, it looked more of like a no. Yeah, there you go. Shady, again, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. It's always good to see you. They feel entitled to a person interaction when they don't get the response they want. They lash out in a weird way, thinking they're justified in their actions. I think that applies, but not in the way you think. Vague. I will not elaborate. I think I do think that actually fits the situation, not in the way that you would think. I feel like I need a Wattpad of this drama. I'm gonna write it all under as a pseudonym. I'm going to change all the names so that they're like the names of the One Directioners. Wait, actually, no, that's too soon. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I totally forgot about that. What's another like tweener band? No elaboration needed, just a similarity I thought of. Yeah, no, I think you're getting like closer to it, but anyway, I'll sub the names for some other yeah, the Hanson brothers. There we go. Yeah. Taylor Hanson? Actually, I feel like that is correct. I was gonna say, I don't think I can think of any of them, but actually, Hanson band names. Taylor, Zach, and Isaac. There we go. It's, you know what, it's weird that they have a Zach and an Isaac. You know, Isaac. I mean, that's not, you don't say Isaac that way, but like, it's pretty close. Feels like almost too close of a name. But okay, let's hold on, let me pause the music. Get over here. Are you getting out? Yeah. Ooh. Too loud. Isaac is the one I couldn't remember. Mbop, indeed. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just for you, Raph, I'll write a Wattpad. I'll think of a pseudonym. I'll think of a pseudonym, change all the names, and it'll just read like a very confusing word salad, because I honestly feel like it doesn't fully make sense. But I have and for those who are like concerned, I guess, if you are concerned, I have shown the messages to another person, and they like kind of also looked it over. So it's like just so you know, like, you know, there's at least another person who is aware of the messages and what they say and whatever. So like it's not, we tried to see if we could like, you know, figure it out. We kind of tossed out some ideas. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, like a burner account. Like, I don't think, like, even their username, I don't think like means anything. I don't think. Yeah, they created their account just a few days before they sent me messages, so like I don't think, yeah, so I haven't been able to figure it out. But have you heard the Busted version of Mbop? Oh wow, that's actually really funny that you mentioned Busted, because you saw them recently. And Gilmore, welcome in. How are you? Without getting into any details, this is not a person that was in the community, but a random outsider. I am not 100% positive. I would guess my theory is that they are not from our community, but are from like an adjoining one. So I think that like, they know me, but like I don't think they're a regular watcher. I don't think, anyways. I could be wrong, but their messages didn't really like, didn't really give anything too far away. Automod holding back Daz. ignore and report and let them suffer in silence. They haven't sent me. I've already blocked them anyways, but like they haven't sent me anything else. I have received friend requests from different accounts, but I'm fairly positive those were like Artbot accounts on Discord. But they were also like kind of recently made too, but those accounts had profile pictures. This one did not. So like, I don't think they would go through, I mean, unless they wanted me to like accept the friend request, but like, and they thought like if they did that, maybe I would, but I've had like 3 come in over the past like 2 days or something, but yeah, I haven't, I didn't accept any of those. I just immediately reported them just in case. I mean, like, you guys know sometimes I like to talk to the art bots, but I was like, just in case, I'm not gonna even open these up. Like, I'm not gonna accept the request or anything, or like accept the message. But yeah, I blocked them. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know where they're from. I have a feeling I know like approximately, but I don't know like how well they're in this community. Part of me like wonders if they're somewhat connected because they like clearly know like when I'm streaming and stuff. So but I mean, I guess you could just like, you know, you can, I mean, I don't know. You can technically see that from like any Discord server that I'm in, because like when I go live, it shows a little like purple play icon by my name, so that like people can see that I'm streaming. So like technically, if I'm in a Discord with them, they could just follow it by that. But like, I don't know. Let me at him. Better not be someone on my side. I don't. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. But it's kind of, again, it's, yeah. It's strange. Even the way they were talking was a little strange too, so it's like, it's kind of hard to tell. This theme song was basically what's been playing over the past few days in my head as I was like, you know, sitting there trying to think of like who this is. But the person I showed the messages to they were pretty much just like, I think you should just let it go. Like you're probably not gonna, like, you know, it's probably just best to move on. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're probably right. Real life detective, I know. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good at that. And I tried. I really tried. I like searched for the username, trying to see if there was like anything. I tried considering if like the username was like if it meant anything really, like if it, because it's seemingly 2 random words, but like they could go together, I guess. It doesn't like fully make sense to me, but like it could go together. But then, so I was like trying to figure out is that like close to someone's username, or is it like a reference to something? I could not find anything. I was like, is this an insult? I can't tell. so I was like, I don't know if that's even a part of it, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Still don't know how he figured out who was attacking him. He told me how. I'm pretty sure. That Discord that I mentioned. So like, Gizmo told me about the person who was doing that to him, and Gizmo found out that they were going through a Discord that sends like bot accounts to harass people, I guess. And again, I don't remember if Gizmo was just getting bot attacked, or if they were also like typing things in chat. But I think Gizmo said that he was able to gain access to that Discord, and he saw that person's username in the Discord, and like on the like user list, and so like he was able to. I think that's how he did it. But if I recall, though, this was also in response to like this person getting banned. Or like. Wasn't it? Or like getting timed out or something. Like it was sort of like payback for something. This is different. They're not really doing anything, again, as like a retaliation. It is more of like they don't like that I exist. Is sort of the deal, I guess. Well, I think that's what it is when it comes down to it. I am boiling it down. Just because, again, I like don't want to share what was in the messages, but like I think that's sort of like, you know, probably a little. There's probably a little bit of jealousy there, over something, and like I don't know. Really don't understand how boring people can be to have the time to do any of this. Like, I'd be busy, I know, right? Surely you have other better things to do. There's got to be something else, more constructive to do with your life. But I think that's right. The guy did something and got himself banned and then attacked. Yeah. So this isn't really like in retaliation. It's more of like, they feel probably some kind of jealousy. Again, it's hard because their message isn't like... Their message wasn't like, I hate you. Like, you know, or like, you're dumb or something. It was like, again, phrased to be like, I'm on your side. I am trying to help you. Like... whatever. So it's like, again, so it's sort of like taking what they said, having to then like sort of like flip it kind of, or like you have to look at it from a perspective of like, I don't know, it's confusing to me. Anyway, but yeah, surely they have something more constructive to do, but I think it boils down to like it boils down to jealousy, but I think it's also like they don't like that I exist. So, some with a sad, pathetic life. Yeah, most likely. With way too much time on their hands. Gilmore, thank you so much. We currently have the alerts turned off. We've been followed botted twice today. I assume, let's just check. Yeah, they're still going off. But we heart Jet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Gilmore. I appreciate it. Yes, help. Right, exactly. Reverse gaslighting. Yes. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, maybe it's just gaslighting. Is it just gaslighting? I think it's just gaslighting. What would reverse Wait, gaslighting... I think a lot... Actually, I think it is just 100% gaslighting. Now that I think about it. Yeah. And again, I think I can say this without like going into detail, because yeah, the messages were also trying to convince me of something. So I guess it would be gaslighting related, gaslighting adjacent. So the messages were also trying to like sway me or convince me of a thing. But it was like very clearly like like when I first read it, I think so. Yeah. Because one, if you guys remember, I streamed after receiving the messages. I think I streamed on Sunday, and I think I got the messages... That's a Saturday? Or Friday? I don't remember. But I streamed afterwards, and and like my first like reaction to it was like, this isn't, like, it was very clearly false. Like a lot of the stuff that they were saying was like, this isn't, like, I know this is not real. I know this is like what they're saying is a lie and whatever. But I think it was just like afterwards, like it kind of, I think as I kept thinking about it and sort of like, I could still sort of like, you know, because I couldn't let it go. Like I had to keep thinking about where, you know, where are these messages coming from, who sent it, why did they send it, all that sort of stuff. I then kept thinking about the messages and what they said, and that made me like dwell on those things, and then was sort of like, you know, I think sort of the idea of like, okay, I know these things aren't true, but the fact that someone like went out of their way to like write these things and send them to me and like trying to convince me that they're true, like it probably means that they think it's true, or like that they think these things about me, but like I think I just sort of kept spiraling from there. I think it was a very like, you know, I just kind of got stuck in that loop of then like, I don't know. It just started to hurt more and more as I kept thinking about it. And so I think that was like, that's why like I was actually able to stream just a day or two afterwards, because I was like, well, this is so dumb. Like I was like, I know these messages aren't real or whatever. But anyway. We still heart jet. Thank you, Gilmore. I appreciate it. I don't know, reverse or not. Yeah. This is gaslighting. Yeah. It was very. It's very gas lit adjacent. The gas is being lit. But yeah, so it was just. I don't know. It was just difficult to like. Process, I think, and the more I tried to think about it, the harder it became, and yeah, I think just the sadder I was, I think. But yeah, so it was sort of weird. It's sort of like the messages themselves didn't necessarily like fully upset me initially until I just until I started to like really think about it, I guess. But again, and it's so weird because I feel like in general, like if somebody in chat came in and said something mean to me, I wouldn't care. Like I'd be sort of just like, well, whatever. Like I don't know you. I don't know you and whatever. Whether you're right or wrong, it still like it wouldn't affect me, I guess. But like I don't know, it hit weird. Let us light him on fire. Yeet bad vibe guy to the void. I agree. I would love that. Agreed. Jet, you're a good person. Wait, I did the mean thing wrong. Like try again. We love you. Daz. That's very funny. I like there's I don't know if you guys have seen the roast. I think this is the roast of James Franco. But it's the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Forget his name. I always forget his name. I can never remember it. He's like roasting James Franco, but like he basically just keeps complimenting people and then roasting himself. And it's very funny, but that's the same the same vibe I'm getting. Jet is the best fourth streamer. Like that? Nah, again, like we've gotten, you know, random people come in and just say, you know, dumb things or rude things or whatever. But like that, I don't think that's ever once affected me in any way. But I don't know. It just, for whatever reason, this time it just like hit weird. And I don't know if it's like the time of the year also, like generally, like, end of the year is usually tougher for me emotionally, because of, like, we have several major holidays, like, all right in a row. And that's like, and they're all like holidays that are, I'm not crying, by the way, I have something in my eye. I just wanted to preface that because I know some people be like, oh no, he's crying because he cries all the time. No, this time it's just legitimately, there's something stuck in my eye. No, we have like, the end of the year is usually harder for me. I think in general, I'm just in a more of a down mood. I tend to be because we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday all kind of in a row. And because for those of you that like don't know, and I've talked about this before, I don't really like have a family or anything, and so like I spend most of those like by myself, and so I think like usually, and I'm fine with that. I've done that for many years, but it's sort of like the pressure of like people always ask, like, you know, oh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? What are you doing for Christmas? Oh, you're spending it alone? Like, you know, it's the reactions are like, yes. I have to go through that every year with people. So like that can be kind of rough. Like actually today I have a work meeting every Monday. And what's funny is like this same boss has like before at like a month or two ago asked me about Thanksgiving, and I was like, yeah, I spend it alone, you know, whatever, you know, it's what I do. And so and they were kind of surprised by that, and I remember that kind of made me sad that day a little bit, because it was like, I hate having to explain this every time to somebody, and especially if the reaction is not like, oh, that's fine, or like, you know, whatever, or, you know, if they're more like, if the reaction to it is more of like, oh, that seems wrong, like, or whatever. It's like, sure, I get it. Like, I understand. I know. But like, I can't really do much about that. That's where that's where it can get me a little bit more of a downer mood. But like today, he brought it up again and was like, and I was like, yes, I'm not doing, I was like, I'll probably stream on, he knows I stream. I've not told him my username or anything. I won't, but I was like, I'll probably stream on Thanksgiving or something, you know, because it's, you know, I'll do, you know, whatever. But usually during this time of the year, like the season, and then moving into the new year is usually like kind of rougher, because it's sort of like, I also like love Christmas. It's like my favorite holiday. So like the fact that, you know, there's just, it's a weird mix of being like super in love with the season and like all of that, but then also realizing like, the season and holidays are all like family oriented, or like, you know, everything is geared towards like, how are you spending time with your family or your loved ones or what, you know, and it's very just like, it gets sort of, you know, it's so pronounced that it's hard to avoid that at all. So I think that's like, I don't know. So I think that's maybe part of it also is kind of like already sort of getting into that, like the holiday blues, like you said, Gilmore, like it's sort of like getting into that point, and then to have this happen and it be so like personal attacky that it's kind of like, I don't know, I think it just hit weird. Nailed it. I was just thinking it could be a little bit of the holiday blues. Yeah, I think that is part of it. I've definitely told people that it's like this time of the year is usually like overall the harder part of the year, again, because there's sort of an expectation that you will do certain things or be spending time with family or whatever. So it's you know. And I don't like, you know, I have done this enough that like, I'm not if someone is telling me like, I'm spending time with, you know, I'm going to spend time with my family on Christmas. Like, I don't feel any sort of like, you know, ill will towards them or anything. It's not like I'm upset about that. It's more of just like, you know, when there's sort of that expectation of like, oh, and you're doing the same, right? It's like, no. And then, you know, and some people have been very like good when, you know, I mention like, oh yeah, you know, well, it's because I don't have a family and, you know, it's just whatever. I've had people who are very like, you know, gracious, or the way they respond to it is very like, you know, they don't make me feel bad about it, or they're not like, what? Like, you know, like, I mean, if someone's surprised, it doesn't like bother me either, because again, it's like, that's uncommon, but like, I think it's more of the, you know, do they make me feel bad about it? I think that's what it is. I have a lot of people don't make me feel bad about it. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, that's what it's like. But that's fine. But like, you know, if again, my boss, I think, like, just the part of me is like, why do you keep bringing it up? Like, just let it go. Like, you know, you know, whatever. Anyway. We're your family, and like a family, you don't get to pick. Say yes or no, it's just done. Sorry. Oh, Daz, I appreciate it. Thank you. That's very nice of you. And thank you for the lurk. I saw that you are lurking. Thank you so much. Sometimes I wish I could have spent holidays alone. Family can mess things up, IMO. That is, like that is one of the things that I feel is one of the few benefits is I don't feel like the pressure of the holidays, I guess. I don't feel like, I don't know. There's not a lot of stress, I guess, where I've been either to, you know, obviously growing up holidays, or going to other people's like Thanksgiving with their family, or their or like spending Christmas. I've spent Christmas in past years with other families and stuff. Baz, welcome back. And there can be a lot of stress even just being like a guest in that situation. And so spending those holidays alone hasn't been like all terrible, because it's basically like I get to spend Christmas however I want. Like, I can do whatever I want. It's the past couple of years, it's usually been me watching a bunch of movies or something. I always watch Charlie Brown Christmas on Christmas Day because I love that movie. And then I try to watch like other movies that maybe I've either wanted to see or like are kind of nostalgic or whatever. I do that and I have a nice meal and whatever. But it's not like, so yeah, that's like the benefit, is that the benefit of spending holidays by yourself is you can be like, I get to do what I want. And I don't have to like worry about like, is dinner going to be ready at a certain time, or is, you know, you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think leading up to those days, there's definitely a lot of like social pressure and kind of like, you know, navigating that stuff can be a little hard, at least for me anyways. So I think that's the only like real, you know, tough part. I think on the day itself, it's usually fine. Because again, Thanksgiving wasn't actually like a huge holiday for my family growing up, because, I mean, I'm the first American in my family. I've mentioned that before, but we didn't really have like big Thanksgivings, I guess. So not doing a big Thanksgiving is like not weird, but over the, you know, past decade or so, I've spent so many Thanksgivings with like people's families and all that. So I think, you know, it means a lot more to me now, I think, than it did growing up, but I'm sort of used to now that, like, well, you know, I just don't go anywhere for Thanksgiving. I don't really do anything. But, I mean, now that I stream, I'll be streaming on Thanksgiving. And again, even if you guys are all busy, I suppose it'll be Friday for the Aussies, so I can hopefully we'll at least have some Aussies in the chat or something. But then, yeah, Christmas is difficult. Is maybe more difficult. But you know, I still try to buy some gifts for people, but yeah, I think, yeah, Christmas is definitely harder than Thanksgiving, and then like New Year's isn't like a big holiday, but you know, it's still sort of like, okay, there's more that people are celebrating, and then having my birthday at the start of the year, it's just sort of like a weird, it's a weird 3-ish months. we're in the dark quarter of the year in terms of my mood, I suppose. So anyway, again, I think that's why those messages that I got, I think that's why it hit harder, is because it's just, I don't know, it's a weird time. I get the same reaction when I tell people I rank solo. That's very ballsy of you, Opons. But I sometimes do that too. It is rough though. Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday, and then I lost 2 grandparents within a few weeks of it. That the joy of it has been lost. Oh, that is very sad. I'm sure, because it's, you know, a very family-oriented holiday, so I'm sure it's tougher to you know, do that. But yeah, I think Thanksgiving for me has always been just kind of weird. But yeah, and the last, like, I mean, pretty much since college, I guess I've spent like Thanksgiving, or like, you know, Friendsgivings or Thanksgiving with people's families, and so that, you know, has been nice in the past. But now I'm at least in a situation where it's more of just like, okay, well, it's just something that I do alone now. If I really like, I think the downside maybe of a negative effect of spending a lot of holidays by yourself is that they kind of just become regular days. Like, they don't necessarily become like, they don't feel like a holiday, I guess, even if you have like the day off or whatever. Granted, since I do a lot of freelance work, I'm usually working anyways, but it sort of loses the like specialness of the day, because Christmas Day, though, again, I try to do some things to kind of get into the, like, you know, Christmas spirit, the Christmas mood. I think it kind of becomes a day where I'm just like, this is a day where everyone I know is busy. You know, like, I'll send a few messages and I'll wish, you know, people a Merry Christmas and stuff. But it's mostly a day where I'm like, this is a day where I won't get to hang out with anybody, because everyone's gonna be pretty busy. So yeah, you know, I try to do something special. I was actually thinking, so, YV sent me a picture of like his Christmas tree and some of his Christmas decorations and stuff, and I was like, I want to decorate for Christmas, because I love Christmas, but I don't have like a fake tree or anything. I don't have getting a real. I love a real Christmas tree, like an actual tree from like Home Depot or Lowe's or something. Love it, but because it smells so good, love having it. But anyway, but seeing all the decorations, I was like, I want to decorate for Christmas, but it's just like extra money, and it's also like, part of me is like, but it'd just be for me, so it's not like, I'm like, is it worth it? Like, I don't really know if I want to go through the work and the trouble of doing it. I did buy some like, just like twinkle lights, like just some, you know, not like the big bulb like color ones, but just like some normal ones, and so I'll probably, you know, hang those up or something. But yeah, I was sort of like, I don't know. Like, I would love to get a Christmas tree, but then I already have ornaments. Like, I'd have a big like Tupperware bin of ornaments that I've had from over the years. But yeah, decorating, it's just a lot of work. But I don't know. Part of me, I mentioned that to Wifey, and he was like, you should decorate. He was like, you should do it, because, you know, it can be a mood booster though. Like, you know, when you know, you look around and see that stuff. So I was like, I might think of it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll see how much a tree is. I don't know if I'd get a fake tree. I do love a good real Christmas tree, but again, that's so much work. But I did purchase the Funko Advent calendar, and I plan on turning the figures into ornaments. Oh, that'll be so fun. That's awesome. I thought about getting an Advent calendar. And there's actually, just keep Advent calendars on the back of your mind. You'll see why. You'll see why. Also, no, I'm not releasing my own Advent calendar. just if that's where your thought was. You have a dice Advent calendar? Oh, that's so fun. One of the figures is a light bright, and I really want to repaint the pegs using glow paint. Oh, that would be so fun. That's a great idea. I used to have a light bright. I like those. Is the dice calendar like, is it like a different set of dice? Or is it like, are they all D20s? Or like, what's the setup? How many figures are in the Funko calendar, Sassy? I've actually never had an Advent calendar. Well, I had one growing up, but it was like a legit Advent calendar. Like, it was like a cloth one. It was like cloth, and it had like a little pocket for every day in December, and each pocket had like a little sort of like stuffed ornament, but like really small. And so the, like, if you imagine like a tall clothed sewed together piece, the bottom half is just the calendar part, like it's the days with the little pockets, and the top half is a tree, like a Christmas tree that has did it only go, it must have only gone up to Christmas, so it must be 25. So it had like 25 little hooks, I guess. It was like little beads that were like sewn onto it. It's like a circular bead. So what you would do is, like, every day leading up to Christmas, you would, you know, for the first day you'd pull the little thing out of the little one pocket, and then it was a little ornament with like a little string, and then you would hang it up on the little like cloth tree. So it was like a legit Advent calendar, literal calendar. But I've never had like one of those ones where you like get something for, you know, every day or like, you know, once a week or whatever it is. But faux light up, yeah, that'd be cool. I chose to do the sets broken up, so it's one dice every day, but you do get sets in the end. Oh, that's so fun. They had more expensive options for full sets oh my goodness, every day. 20, that had to have been, I can't imagine how expensive that would be, Gilmore. Wow. That would be wild. But yeah, that seems like that seems like the best way to do it, the way you're doing it. 24, but the last 6 were metallicized or pastel versions of others in the box. Slightly disappointing. Oh, that's a bummer. That's definitely a bummer. But yeah, I've not really had like an advent calendar. I know that like chocolates are very common, I feel like. If they had I was gonna say, do they have a Tim Tam advent calendar? I would get that. Tim Tam advent calendar is a search. Is there one? Wait, advent calendar for 25 icing toppers for Tim Tam. So what does that mean? What's an icing topper? But more opportunities to personalize them. Oh, that is cool. What is this? Advent calendar of 25 icing toppers for Tim Tams. Oh, okay. It's like an edible, like, art piece that I guess you put on top of the Tim Tam to eat? Question mark? Or are they using what does it have to do with Tim Tams? Hold on. Your cake is. It's talking about cakes. What are you talking about? What does this website think Tim Tams are? I don't think it knows. No, I don't think they do. That would be something I would get. A different Tim Tam for every day. A Tim Tam gift box. It's just like 12 Tim Tams. Our Tim Tam gift box contains 12 individually wrapped Tim Tams and a beautiful Aboriginal art kangaroo decoration. Oh, it is. Oh, I do see that now. That is cool. Like, there are 2 Mr. Potato Head figures, so I think I may repaint the hat on one to be a Santa hat. Oh, that'd be great. With green shoes and white gloves, that would be fun. I have some reusable boxes that I put the mystery packaged dice in. I put candies and sometimes note activities to do or movies to watch. Oh, that's such a good idea. I love that. That is dope. I did think about... I wanted to see if I could get a Christmas stocking that had, like, that was, instead of it being, like, red or green, had the Australian flag on it for a thing. I could not find one. Well, I found one on Amazon, but it was not, like, sold by... Like, it wasn't carried by Amazon, so it was gonna ship from, like, China. It was like, it will get here in January of 2025. I was like, okay, that's not what we want. That's actually not what we want at all. This does remind me that I need to package my advent calendar boxes because I'm going away for Thanksgiving and I will not be back until the beginning of December. Oh yeah, it's time. Gotta get... Are you gonna be gone, like... Oh, yeah, well, I guess it's... Yeah, I guess you would be gone for then, probably from Thanksgiving till December. For some reason, I know that it's... For some reason, this Thanksgiving feels so late in the month, but it's always the same. So, like, I don't know. It just, for some reason, it just feels like way later. Way later in the month. It is later? Okay. So it's not just me. My friend and I are going to visit his family in California. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you have a super fun time. Are you flying there? I would assume. This is the latest Thanksgiving can be. Okay. That's what, okay, I kind of thought that. I was like, isn't it usually like more like the 25th or something, or 24th? It's the 27th, isn't it? It feels like super late in the year. Or in the month. But we're road tripping. It's a long 12-hour drive. That'll be fun though. That'll be awesome, Gilmore. It's because the first was a Friday. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay, yeah. I do love a road trip though. So 12 hours, that'll be fun. I hope you guys have a good trip. Well, friends, we could play a little bit before it gets too late. Wait, unfortunately, as fun as this is, I have to head off. Steve is calling. Have a wonderful stream and a fantastic night. Sassy, thank you so much for being here. I thank you for hanging and lounging with us. I hope you have a great night. I'll be the passenger princess and read a book out loud or something. That'll be fun. That'll be so good. We can play though for, I don't know, a little bit, an hour maybe, if you guys are still interested. Where we left off One, if you guys don't know, if you've never seen this before, we are the Chicken Police. Have you just been chatting the whole time? I have. we chatted for a long time in just chatting, and then I got kind of on a side tangent when we swapped over. So, you know. It happens. It's been great. It has been fun. So Chicken Police. If you are unaware, these two up top, these are the Chicken Police. This is Sunny Featherland, and this is Marty McChicken. They are, like, cop buddies. And we are going to, we have been recruited by a praying mantis, lady to, investigate the disappearance of her husband's body. He was already dead, but the body has gone missing. And so we're trying to find what happened to the body. To do that, we have to go into the Hive. That's why the game is called Chicken Police Into the Hive. The Hive is where all the bug people live. They are, the bug people are all sort of like segregated and treated poorly. They experience a lot of like prejudice and yeah, it's not great for them. So we had to get special permission to like go into the Hive because it's so dangerous and we're sort of not welcome there. We have just gotten, we've like entered the Hive. We visited a graveyard and talked to this guy, and we know that maybe there's a guy that I'm kind of, oh no, I'm not covering him. It's this guy. This is Mongrel Mick. He's like a gang leader who like works in the Hive. And yeah, that's like kind of what we know. We don't really know many details about the case itself. So we're still kind of in that. But Sassy, have a good one. I hope you have a great old day. That's kind of where we left off. We tried to find there was somebody we went to look for. And he was not home. Okay, we talked to Joe. But we went to look for Frank. We tried to find Frank. Do we have a picture of Frank? Yeah. Frank is an old friend and the best private eye in the Hive, and perhaps the whole town. Now he may have gotten himself into too much trouble for his own good, which, let's face it, sounds exactly like him. We talked to Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe said that the bodies were fresh when they were taken. That may be key information in the case, but maybe he's wrong. Right, because there were like disturbed graves and stuff. So, and I think we talked to him fully. So, because I remember that being like where we're gonna stop. Let's go to, let me just double check.
We'll come back later. There's no point in banging down close.
What if he's in trouble? Maybe we...
It's a pretty flimsy...
I think we saw all of this. Okay. All right, so now we're going to the distant light. Oh! Apparently we had not gotten the, like, intro. I saw this, they posted this video on Twitter, and it's super cool. It's very, like, 0070, I think. We beat the game! We're still so early on, we haven't gotten, like, the opening. It's also very Cowboy Bebop, I find. Yeah, the music's super good. It's Mongrel Mick. You don't know who that is? Oh, that's Blood Boil? The, chief? Yeah, this definitely has some Cowboy Bebop vibes. Even the music and these like cutaways. Oh yeah, totally. They had to have been inspired. Like seeing the shoe go through some of that, it has to be. Popo Pupper, exactly. Oh, I love this. This is a good. There's Moses and Plato and our bunny friend. He's missing an eye. What's his name? I feel like his name starts with a B. Or maybe I'm just thinking that because he's a bunny.
The distant light. Inviting for the locals, I'm sure. But it makes my comb crawl. Just to look at that collapsing neon sign. Could this be the last light we'll see? Or the light at the end of the tunnel? Still, there's nothing we can do. The trail drew us here like insects drawn to the flame. We have to find out who's running this place, and what she has to do with the disappearance of the bodies.
Oh, shit. I didn't bring Bertha.
Marty.
We might need her here.
Your shotgun would only cause more trouble, believe me. This is not the Hive it used to be, pal. Things have changed.
Oh, cluck in hell. I feel like everyone's staring at us.
Well, they probably are. You remember the rules, right?
Yeah, I remember. No looking up, no looking down, no looking anywhere. We should have come with paper bags on our heads.
If we're lucky, we won't be here long. But we need to talk to whoever's pulling the strings.
The strings?
I mean, the Spider Queen.
Ah, we're so gonna die.
Let's hope not.
So what happens now?
I guess we need to ask the locals where to find her.
Ah, great plan. Go ahead, take the glory.
You're not much help today, Big Bird.
But I am amazing company.
Huh, sure.
Marty, my boy. What is, Lewis. That's his name. Yeah, he doesn't start with a B. We are so gonna die. Marty's just so wonderful. Buzzing lady. Also, hold on.
Sometimes I think it's the neon lights that hold this town together.
What? Are you okay?
I mean, if the last neon light goes out, it's all over. This whole mess just collapses.
Listen to me, Marty. I'm the depressed cop, okay? And one is more than enough. So you better get your crazy optimistic self working again. Because I think that's what's holding this town together. Not neon lights.
That was genuinely nice of you, Sonny. Thanks.
You see? That's what I'm talking about. That is you. Let's keep it that way.
Okay. Sonny.
Hey, don't push it.
That was good. Is there anything over here?
What is that stuff the insects use to hold their buildings together?
I'm sure there's a scientific name for it, but on the street, it's just called the goo. It's flexible, yet almost unbreakable. It's used to hold buildings together when they're falling apart.
And some buildings are built entirely of that stuff.
Very rarely. It's an extremely difficult and valuable material to produce.
They say that under the jungles of Torogo, whole cities are made of it.
It's just a legend, Marty. Don't believe everything you read in your magazines.
It's very interesting.
Do you hear that? The collective buzzing of thousands of insects.
What are you thinking, Boss Bird?
I don't know. I feel like I smell something in the air. Smoke and flames.
Are you seeing the future? Or smelling it?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. Maybe that fine young lady can help us.
No flirting, okay? We're busy right now.
How can you say that? After what happened with Laura.
I just know you, Marty. That's all.
That was the old Marty. Now I'm married and heartbroken.
Welcome to the club, pal.
Is there a membership fee?
Just sweat and tears. Hello, miss.
Yes? Can I help you?
We hope so. Can we, get some
you-
directions?
A wasp?
Okay. What would you like to know? But quickly, please. I'm expecting someone.
Or she'd
We'll
be.
be quick, miss. We promise.
Kala. My name is Kala.
Miss Kala. What an exceptional name. So we're actually looking for the local, I mean, you know.
We're looking for the Spider Queen, Miss Zenaida.
Oh.
Oh?
Well,
Well,
you mean you really don't know?
We don't know if you don't tell us what we might not know.
This is all hers.
you mean the joint?
The joint. And the street. And the precinct. And everything.
That sounds pretty serious.
It is. You have no idea how much.
Good to know. So, can you tell us where we can find her?
You can find out everything in here, in the distant light. That's all I can say. Although if I were you, I would avoid the place. In fact, the entire Hive for that matter. Please don't bother me any further. Farewell, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, did we say something wrong?
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, we understand. Goodbye.
Good day, sir. I said good day.
Yes? Anything else?
That's all for now. Thank you.
Okay, so there's nothing. Okay. All right. Did I miss the Hive, neon sign, Dorman, goo? Anything else? Okay, Dorman time.
Look at the size of him. All yours, Boss Bird.
Huh? What's up with you?
Nothing. It's just,
Okay, whatever you want. Chicken.
What was that?
I said you're a coward.
That hurts.
Swell.
You see, that's also, again, that's one of those things where it's like culturally. So in the Chicken Police universe, being a chicken is also still known as like being cowardly. So like that feels like racially insensitive in world, you know. Anyway, okay. I don't know how that works. Like I don't fully understand how like they're as a society like how they operate, I guess, without offending everybody.
Hey, big guy.
Yeah?
Tell me, what's your name?
Hank. Hank Hardshell.
Are you an athlete, Hank?
What?
Well, that's a vector ball bat in your hand.
Oh, that? What about it?
If you're not playing Vectra Ball, you shouldn't be waving that around. And we need to confiscate it.
As my learned colleague says.
Did we say something funny?
Aye, that's a good one. Really.
Now listen here, you slimy.
Take it easy. Let's start from the beginning. We haven't introduced ourselves. Do you know who we are?
Chickens?
Yeah, but that's not what I mean.
Coppers, right?
Chicken coppers.
I'm good at this. I like guessing games.
Can you also guess what happens if you don't give us that bat?
I guess it stays with me.
The law is the law, big boy. I don't make the rules. But if you don't give us the bat, we have to take you in.
Okay. So listen here, chicken coppers. This is the Hive, in case you didn't notice. You don't have anywhere to drag me. There's no PD here. Or are we going to drive all the way to the centre of town so you can stick me in a cell and hunch over paperwork till dawn for a wee bat? I didn't think so.
What? How dare you?
Okay, big boy. Fair enough.
Take this as a warning.
Oh, oops. I just shit my pants, cluckers.
Watch it.
Look, we really don't want to bother you.
So why are you bothering me?
That slimy mountain of a guy at the door with the big bat in his hand.
Oh, him? Mm-hmm, yes, so what about him?
Well, it's a bit difficult talking to him. It's like trying to have a conversation with a bowl of jelly. But you two seem to know each other.
Him and me? What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an assumption. You know, we're detectives.
Ah, yes. That makes sense, I guess.
So, do you know him?
Well, it's an exaggeration to say I know him, but, well, he's Hank.
Yeah, Hank. He's a very handsome fellow for a pretty lady like you.
Pretty lady. Did he say that?
Oh, yeah, he did.
That huge masculine body seems to hide a sensitive heart. And above all, a shy boy.
Really? Oh, hush my heart.
So, we thought we'd help him out a little. To make the first move.
Can you?
Would you like to talk to him in private?
Is it that obvious?
We're just humble detectives, ma'am.
Well, if you could put in a word for me.
We could try.
Thank you. Thank you, detectives.
Oh, it's nothing, miss. Our pleasure.
Oh boy.
Huh? Oh, you two again.
Listen, pal, tell me, you some kind of doorman?
What do I look like?
A snail?
What else?
A doorman?
Hey, I know what you're doing. The guessing game. That was a good one.
Wasn't it?
Awkward. Yeah.
I'm glad we could create such happy moments together. Can we go in then?
No.
Oh.
No.
Anything else?
No, nothing. We're, just leaving. Okay, so what do we have to do to get in?
Just ask me nicely and hand me your weapons. That's all.
What? Over my dead feathery body, pal.
Well, I can help you with that.
We're police officers. We can't hand over our weapons to you. It's the other way around.
Aye. And I'm a doorman. I can't let anybody in with a gun. Boom. We're at stalemate. What's next?
You gonna let him talk to us like that?
What do you suggest, Marty?
Oh, you don't want to know.
We'll be back soon, pal.
Good for me, I guess.
I should have done this first before talking to her.
Hey,
but
mush face.
You again. What now?
We were just talking to, Miss Calla when...
Miss, Calla? Huh?
Yeah, the young lady. We couldn't help but notice that you're, eyeing each other.
Ooh, me? Don't make me laugh, chickens.
Ah, don't be shy, buddy. She's quite a lovely lady.
Aye, she is. I mean, I suppose she is. We've, never spoken.
What? Why, that's terrible.
It really is.
Something must be done about it.
By all means.
You think so?
Of course. The air is throbbing with chemistry.
Don't overdo it.
Listen, Hank, old bud. You need to strike while the iron's hot. Who knows if you'll get another chance?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
Of course we are.
Okay. I'll try to speak to her. Whew. You can do it, Hanky boy. You can do it.
That's the spirit. Get on it, you stud. I like it when things go well.
You mean when we manipulate invertebrates?
I just like to look at the bright side of things.
Well, be happy in your little world of pink.
At least mine has colors.
oh wait, I'll get Hank and Calla together. Dr. Love, is that not like required?
So, are you ready? Or should I say, are you chicken enough?
Well, my head is still pounding, I'm nauseous, and I feel like this place is gonna kill us.
Now that you put it that
Love.
way...
Come on, old bird. It'll be fun. Maybe the adventure of a lifetime. And besides, You started the whole thing, didn't you?
True enough. Okay, Marty. Let's cluck and do this.
There are no colors. I like the name The Distant Light. I think that's a cool name for like
The
establishment.
distant
Oh my
light.
goodness.
We've entered another world. Ruined, run down, alien, yet strangely buzzing with life. Everything's different here. The smells, the sounds, the colors. As if the walls themselves were alive. I felt like a stranger, and yet it felt like home. There was something comforting about the place, even though I knew that the deeper we went into the Hive, the harder it would be to get out. Was there poison in the air? Some intoxicating aroma that lured unsuspecting victims into its web? Well, it's time to find out.
Ugh, it stinks in here.
Clucking hell, Marty, pipe down, would you?
Can't you smell it? There's something in the air. Honey and poison.
Just try to be quiet, okay? We're strangers here.
Okay, I'm not a complete moron. I know when to keep my head down.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes.
Right.
Well, I said, oh my gosh, because there's a chalk outline of somebody. I have to run ads, so we'll do that real fast. So if you guys need to stand up, stretch, etc., now's the perfect time to go do so. We'll actually take a break this time. So yeah, I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes. BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Alrighty, and welcome back. We'll probably go just for another 30 minutes, just so you guys know. Alright.
Yikes.
We don't want to end up like that.
Oh, maybe it's just new wave art or something.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Also, it's still going. Okay. Just wanted to see if I could turn on alerts again. The answer is no. Actually, hold on. He seems important.
Careful, Sonny, or you'll end up just like him.
Careful, Sonny, or you'll end up just like him.
Hey, get out of my head.
It's too late. I've seen everything.
My condolences. The guy's all messed up. That's not the right way.
Yeah, if we're not battering rams.
Don't lose your head.
You know, I've read that some chickens can live after having their heads cut off. They run around headless while their heads are screaming on the ground.
Marty, I told you not to read that crap. It's bad for your brain.
It's fact. Out of darts, are we?
That didn't stop them.
Well, they're resourceful folk.
Oh, they're using daggers. Okay.
Another doorman.
Same old, same old.
The Spider Queen doesn't take any chances, huh?
Makes me want to get in there even more.
Okay, so that's probably where we need to go. Let's go talk to this person.
He'll be our man. Bartenders always know what's what.
I can't wait for you to be wrong.
What?
What?
A clean glass of
Marty.
tap water, my good man.
I see I'm dealing with real gentlemen here. There are two things I can't offer you, I'm afraid. One is clean, the other is water.
And what would you recommend on this fine evening, Mr.
Ender. Bartender. Well, we have mead, and and whiskey. But I wouldn't recommend that, so mostly mead.
Well, that's quite a selection. What'll it be, Marty?
On second thought, I'll give this one a miss.
My friend is teetotal today, and, well, mead isn't my cup of tea. But since we're here, maybe we'll have something else.
And what would that be, amigo?
Information.
Oh, bloody hell. So you are cops after all?
We never said we weren't.
You want to get yourselves killed? Do you know who owns this place?
You mean the Spider Queen? Well, it's gonna take a little more than an 8-legged urban legend to scare us.
You think I don't know who you are? Pretty much everybody knows, even if they'd rather deny it. But star cops or not, this isn't your league, boys. Sorry to disappoint.
So what do you suggest, amigo?
Honestly? Get the truck out and never look back. But knowing your reputation, that won't happen, right?
We're the kind who need to be thrown out.
It happens almost every day.
I thought as much. So, for the fun of it, maybe I can help you out. But no promises.
Then I'll take that as a promise.
You're that ever-sour, obnoxious, loud-mouthed, insufferable, but still weirdly charming kind of character, huh?
Exactly.
All right. Ask me anything you want, but make it quick.
No more questions, for now.
I don't want to be indiscreet, but doesn't a spider have 8 limbs? Because if I'm counting right, you have 4 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah, that's 6. Your maths is exceptional, Detective.
Did you, fight in the war?
No, but that's what I usually say when I'm asked.
Then what happened?
If you really want to know, I sold them. But I've still got 2 little stumps in the middle of me back.
Ouch.
I was broke, you know. There were some crooks from Clawville who paid top dollar for insect limbs. That's just the way it is these days.
You sold them to be eaten?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for saying it out loud. That makes it so much easier for me.
That's so
Cluck,
weird.
Sorry.
I'm used to it. Any more anatomy questions, boys?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Neato.
Also, I just realized that they put a little mustache on it. I like that.
Come on. What are you waiting for? Ask away.
Yeah, all right. Here we go.
So that's the only question we have for him. Maybe if we talk to
We
you.
always get on so well with goons like him. Hey, buddy.
Huh? What the hell are you?
We're chickens. That's enough for now, but say, kid, what's behind that iron door?
For you? Nothing.
Well, if there's nothing there, we might as well check it out, right?
What are you? Some kind of suicide chickens?
Now that you mention it,
No way you're gonna let us in, right?
That's your first sensible sentence, bird. No, not a chance. So fuck off.
why don't we just mention Zenaita's name? Maybe then he'll let us in.
You think so? Oh, we'll get a free ticket to the other side.
The other side of the door?
The other side of living.
Oh.
So,
Do you think they keep the expensive porcelain behind that?
Maybe they're hiding priceless archaeological artifacts.
Or having illegal cockfights through there?
Or a secret den with naughty ladies.
You wish, huh?
Feathers! I'm a married man.
Are you?
Well, at least I was yesterday. I hope I still am.
If not, I'll marry you.
Aw, thanks, Boss Bird. Where do you stand on bribery, pal?
I don't know. You can try if you want.
How much you got on you, Sonny?
Not much. $5 maybe. And you?
About 10, I think.
Well, that's 15 already.
Now, get the fuck out of here while I'm talking nice.
there we go.
How do we get down to the Queen? I guess that big metal door would be the way.
There's a casino down there, but it's for VIP members only. For the big dogs, you know. I mean, not literally. There aren't any dogs here.
What do we have to do to get down there?
You just have to be interesting or significant enough. Simple as that.
That's what I thought that was very funny. The it's 15 rather than just like, yes, does that work? No, okay.
Clawville's most famous cops aren't enough.
Here? In the Hive? No, not really.
That hurts.
Sorry, boys.
Any other ideas?
Maybe ask Douglas, the pianist. He was a regular down there until he was banned for stirring up some shit big time. I don't know. You'll find a way. Use your bird brains.
Don't be birdist.
Don't be a hypocrite.
He's not wrong.
Shut up, Marty.
Birdist. And you see, that's like... Okay. I guess, like, are all avian species, like, considered, like, a grouping? And then, how else is it divided? I feel like I need, like, a diagram of, like, how this all works.
What about that nice little cockroach at the door?
One of the Queen's guards. Quite intransigent fella. When I open the place, he's usually there. When I close, he's still there. It's like he never eats or sleeps.
Could he be a robot?
Oh, what now?
I read it in Tomorrow's World Science Fiction magazine. You know, a machine being that lives forever.
Please stop filling your already tiny brain with so much chicken shit, Marty.
You're not my mom.
Lucky me. This Douglas fella, what else can you tell us about him?
He's a bit of a loner and a drunkard, of course. He says he's a bar pianist, but no one's seen him play the piano in ages. He usually just stares at the thing and sighs.
Ah, poor guy.
Don't feel sorry for him. He's supposed to be a real scumbag. I don't know him personally, but I know he used to move in quite influential circles before he got this low.
I see. Well, thanks, Bart.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
What is he?
Hello? That's hopeless.
Yeah, but we need to wake him up somehow.
Got any more of that miracle stuff, Sonny?
You swallowed every last drop.
Then why the hell are you still carrying that flask around?
Because it means a lot to me.
Wait a minute. Who gave it to you?
Yeah, that's enough. We got work to do. Leave me alone.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
But the idea is good, Marty. We need something strong to bring him back to life.
So hold on. What is this? Oh, it's a bird. It is a bird. Okay, I thought he looked very bird-faced, but I'm so used to most of these people being, like, insects. So I was like, what am I looking at right now?
This Douglas fella is quite a drinker, eh?
You guys are detectives or something?
Well, you can see we're professionals. So, what does he drink?
A flaming ginger honey spit, usually.
What now?
But if you really want to wake him up, I recommend an extra double pepper slap.
Oh, I can slap him without the pepper, buddy. That's not an issue.
Then give me an extra double pepper slap.
Here you go. On the house.
While we're here. The smell alone is awful. If that doesn't sober the pianist, nothing will. Use item.
What? I'm awake. What's that smell? That smell? Is that a...
An extra pepper double slap, I think.
Are you trying to kill me?
If we really have to.
Keep that nasty stuff if you want. I'm sobered up from the smell of it.
Okay, then we'll put it back.
Wait, I mean, if you already have it, then maybe just a sip.
Sure. Go ahead. Everything all right, pal?
Oh,
Is his head gonna explode?
Huh, I'd like to see that.
oh, that felt good. So, what the flappy hell do you want from me? And who are you anyway? You're not even insects.
Eagle eyes. You know you're not an insect either, right?
Of course, but that's different. I live here. I was born here. I'm an honorary insect. Or, at least, I was one.
Okay, Mr. Honorary Insect. Are you Douglas?
Douglas A. Fry, at your service. And you are?
Just two simple, innocent birds who want a word with the Queen.
Oh, I see. Well, goodbye then.
You're not going anywhere.
Come on. You seem like a perfectly nice, normal guy. Would you mind helping two other birds in trouble?
You know what? I like you, big white guy, but not you.
Hey, thanks. You hear that, Sonny? He likes me and not you.
I'll bring flowers to your wedding.
I knew my good heart would take me to my grave. Okay, so, what exactly do you want? I knew my good heart would take me to...
Tell us about this place.
Ah, the Distant Light. This used to be the fanciest joint in the whole Hive. Expensive drinks, gorgeous women, live music every night.
But then something happened.
You happened. All of frickin' Clawville, the Segregation Act, the King's brainwashing, walls around the Hive. I could go on.
Hey, keep it down, buddy.
Everything's ruined. The shops are closed, misery everywhere. The police are nowhere to be found, riots, crime. But do I have to explain this to you, of all people?
Sorry to hear that.
Chicken shit.
If we weren't sorry, we wouldn't be here investigating on behalf of an insect.
An insect, huh? Maybe someone killed a fancy warm blood and you blame it on an insect, eh?
No, an insect is missing, and we're gonna find out what happened to him.
Would that make you the good guys?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but we're trying.
Well, good luck with that, lads. You know the Hive likes to keep its secrets.
So how do we get down to the Queen?
I don't know why you want to die so badly, but it's your problem. So, there's an old code. Maybe it'll help.
A code, like in spy movies?
If you say so.
Now let's hear it.
Hey, not so fast, lads. You want something? You gotta earn it.
Oh, for cluck's sake.
If you can beat me at my favorite drinking game, I'll tell you.
Sonny, over to you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
What?
You know, partner, it's funny coming from you after tonight's events.
Hey, that was a one-time thing.
Yeah, I know. It always starts with a one-time thing.
If you're too much of a chicken to do it, maybe you can try my world-famous Hive quiz. Or get lost. It's your call, but if you win any of my games, I swear I'll give you the super-duper secret password.
All right. Maybe we'll give it a try. We heard you were a regular down there.
Indeed I was, back in the day. You know, I was the Queen's personal pianist.
What happened?
I had a fight with someone and I broke my hands.
How?
Well, I hit a guy in the head and, you know, these insect guys are hard as a rock.
I see. Well, sorry to hear that. And then?
The Queen threw me out. Since then, I can't go down anymore. I'm done. All my prestige is gone.
And is there anything we can do for you?
Can you get me a new hand?
I mean, we can try.
Oh, don't bother. I'm getting used to it. I just miss the music. Soon I'll drink myself to death.
We'll see what we can do, buddy, but in the meantime...
Sure, ask away, do your thing. I don't care anymore. So, what's it gonna be, lads?
Let's try the drinking game.
Now you're talking. So, are you ready? Dexterity and guts. That's the secret of this game.
All right, let's do this.
Get Douglas drunk by playing a drinking game. Each time you hit the bottle by bouncing a peanut off a glass, the glass will be filled with the rancid booze. Make sure to hit the glass before the bottle, or it'll be you who gets to drink everything. Aim carefully. If you miss, it'll be Douglas's turn to flick a peanut. The one who fills the last glass makes the other drink it all. I think I understand.
What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Chicken shit. Are you trying to kill me?
I see, okay.
What?
So I need to try to like. No, how does that bounce like that? I feel like that doesn't make sense. I don't know if I get.
Well, no way.
Could I do like? No. What happens if I lose? So this is easy time. Oh, I just realized the table is like getting wonky. Okay. Oh, I just set him up.
Oh, for clucks.
Try again. Oh, we did it.
Are you trying to kill me? Well, no way.
Oh. Miss.
Oh, for
No.
God's sake.
What?
So basically, if you try to get it at the furthest point, it looks like. Yeah.
That's my boy.
Whew. Continue. All right.
That was something. What an eye.
Practice makes perfect, huh?
Shut up, Marty. So, is that it? What's the secret code?
The bronze beetle bakes a brownie before breakfast.
Gesundheit.
No, the bronze beetle bakes a brownie before breakfast. That's the code, you ducks.
I see. You got that, Marty?
Yeah, of course. Brown beetle breakfast barfing something.
I'll write it down. Thanks for the help, old bird.
Hey, I'm an honorary insect, not a bird. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Good night, my sweet prince.
Let's get the clock out of here.
Very cool. Okay, we'll go ahead and stop here because I feel like we'll unlock the door. We'll go to the next section and all of that. So we'll go ahead and pause. But friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thanks for dealing with all of the wildness and wackiness of stuff. It looks like we're last I checked. Yep, still going through. Hopefully by tomorrow's stream, the alerts will have stopped. And I need to go through. It looks like Surrey Bot didn't get all of them, so I'll have to go clean that up. But Friends, thank you so much for being here. Gilmore, thank you. Like I said, tomorrow will either be a late stream or no stream at all, just depending on what time I get done with work stuff. But we'll continue more Chicken Police. So I hope you're ready for that. But friends, that is all for us today. Let me see if I can give a few thank yous. I think I can pull this up through Stream Elements. At least most of it. So some of it. Daz, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Sassy for the $35. Thank you so much. I will keep it towards the Australia trip, but I will for sure go buy a pizza next week for Thanksgiving, so thank you very much. Daz, thank you so much for the $27. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Again, helping us get towards our Australia goal. Very much appreciate it. And Gilmore, thank you for the 100 bits. And I think there were a couple of, big emoji, not emoji, big emote. Why did I say emoji? Big emote, things in the chat. I can't remember how many there were, but, for those who did, thank you very much. Emrys, thank you for being here. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out while, we deal with all this stuff. I'm hoping now that it seems like stream can function without, sounds going off or stream crashing or whatever. So I'm kind of hoping that means this is also probably over. But we'll see. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!